The year was 2009. Fairy Tail would become one of the most famous shonens to this day, Kyun would become one of the most famous cute girls doing cute things to this day, and Higashi no Eden would appear, and I never heard of it until just recently, but most people who've seen it seem to deeply enjoy themselves, myself included. Akira woke up one day with amnesia, and he knows three things. He's holding a gun and a cell phone, he's about 100 meters from the White House, and he's completely naked. A promising start. Saki was visiting America and was being questioned by police when some naked dude with a gun appeared and gave them something else to pursue. The two became friends and returned to their home in Japan. Higashi no Eden is intriguing right off the bat, but it eliminated the first antagonist using an unnamed side character. Isn't that a little anticlimactic? Alright, then let's make this a survival game. A survival game? Really? I wouldn't want to impose with my psychotic wish to see the lives of others toyed with. The game is fascinating, really. 12 individuals each told to save Japan and given 10 billion yen and access to Jolice. And for that, I'd tried my hand at changing my country. I'd change your underwear for you. I'm not sure if Jolice is a person or artificial intelligence. I personally was leaning toward the latter, since my best comparison for her is that machine from Person of Interest. For example, if you were one of the individuals with access to her, and you called her up and said you needed an ice cream van, you can expect a guy to drive up to you in an ice cream van, hand over his keys, and walk away, no questions asked. Makes me wonder why the guy who arranged the game in the first place would want the players when he has Jolice. The rules are complex and ensures the cooperation of each player, but focusing on the series itself, it's quite well-rounded, having humor, thought-provoking characters, romance, well, sort of, and mysteries. I'm almost convinced it wants to be shared by intellectuals who want to be engaged with on the nature of bringing real change in the world, and simple folk who want to laugh at the funny man who flashed his willy. As to whether I recommend this, it honestly depends on what you're looking for. Mystery. The cartoon movie Gotham by Gaslight and the anime Gothic are better mysteries. The key to a good mystery is to give the viewer enough clues so they can at least guess what happened. That's how mysteries engage the viewer, and either my brain has rotted since I watched those, or Eden of the East doesn't help me out enough. Either way, I can still tell it left some mysteries unsolved. Comedy/thriller. Full points for this. I laughed, I tensed up. These are reasons to watch it. Romance. Don't bother. Saki is cute, but her purpose is to be something the series can focus on when it doesn't want to tell us what's going through Akira's head. She stands beside the viewer, learning more about him and the meaning behind his actions as we do. The series barely touches the idea of them being a couple. Psychological. The one guy used his resources to become a successful doctor to help the lives of many. One decided to be a mass murderer to remove people she deemed poisonous to Japan. The motives were interesting to study. Some plans were surprising, some minor actions were quite questionable. Loose ends aside, I'll probably watch it again one day after Movie Maker and I cut out the OP. Don't get me wrong, it's well performed, but I hope it doesn't expect me to read every word that flashes across the screen because I'm not that motivated, and I've already mentioned I don't do blasphemy.